They were running New River Trail. It was a fun group. Had a blast with them. Started off with 14 trucks to do this, and not too far in the trail we lost the Tacoma in front of me right now. I don't know if it was just waved me on and told me to go ahead, so hopefully he didn't have any problems. He shouldn't have had any problems getting out because it wasn't on. So it ended up being 13 of us running the trail. Didn't know which trail we were actually doing until we did it. Yeah, this is where he decided to wave me on. First little obstacle. Wasn't too challenging at all, just a little off center. Time to pick up an Uber Lyft. He's like, "Can you get a ride?" I dropped him off. But yeah, it was a fun group. Had a little stop, body brake and stuff like that. Got back on the crap. Course again, went off. Wide range of drivers from a group that was their first ride out. So it's just a lot of fun and great group of people. Love getting out there and just enjoying the nature and scenery and stuff like that. Hill climbs are okay. I mean, that's probably the toughest areas. Was when we was climbing up the hills. They weren't that hard. It was mostly all rocks. As you can see, I mean, just rocks. We had a stock Grand Cherokee going with this. He was the lowest one, probably. Had the hardest part going over those. But he made it. He did great. We had a stock, I think Rubicon. And then we had a Tundra. Pulling, so we ended up making lunch and having a lunch break. A little lunch break. Off we went. Yeah, here's that Grand Cherokee. Horrible with names. I wish I could remember them all. Do you remember his name was Jonathan? switchbacks here. Hey everybody, as they go on and head in the other direction. Okay, so at one point we talked about, everybody was talking about turning around not too long after this. But Jonathan said this was probably a little more than what he wanted, or just too much with the rocks. And, he's like, I'm ready to go back. I talked him into heading out with this. So there's bigger and easier to do with big groups of people. He's like, all right. So the anxiety will go down. He did amazing. Talked to him afterwards and said he had a blast. I was glad he continued. I was glad he continued too. Yeah, I guess this is where they were going to stop and turn around and head back. Yeah, we talked about it, decided to continue going. Yeah, puppies had a great time playing on the water there. Four of them run around. They're all like a year old, except for there was a couple of them that was a little older, a little chihuahua and stuff like that. The young pups were having a blast. And of course there was a Jeep who was hurt, flying past us. But he was, I think, upset because he got stuck in the middle of us. So, we moved over. He could head up the mountain. You can see he just took off. Later we met up with some people on side by side, and they said they seen him and he was flying. I would have went up that way, but they kept telling me, go that way, go that way. That was the bypass for it. But like I said, I would have gone the other way. I only had to worry about that big rock in the beginning. But I was like, okay. I think that was our leader was in the very back at that time, and I think it allowed him to jump up in front. So again, all the jockey positions up and down in the back, being the tail. Never ran the New River Trail over to Seven Springs, and I did parts of it, but never ran this particular one on my own. or leaving with the group. It was actually quite a fun. A little nervous with all the big rocks here. I was like, oh, it was light for the truck. It wasn't that bad. I have enough ground clearance with my 33s to miss most of it. But and if everybody's wondering, yeah, I just got basically with a 3-inch lift. That's all it is with 33-inch tires. So I'm not like overly raised everything, got great ground clearance. And it is my daily driver, so I don't want to wreck everything like that and tear it up. Senior speed over that. Feather mountains, also our paths. Big rocks. These rock formations are just crazy. And his name was Matt. He was with the Tundra. Can't remember his dad's name. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm horrible with names. Like I said, they're all great guys and girls. There was actually, I think, 3 women driving. Everybody did great. I only had one mishap accident. That was the full-size Chevy truck came up over area. It's like, never mind, you got this. I'm out of here. But yeah, the Chevy truck came up over a dirt bank, and the left-hand side was all rutted out, and you could see it came down, and he hit the left front of his truck hard. Pushed the tire up into the firewall. Yeah, he was able to pack it up, get it out, but sharp turns it would rub hard. We made the the road from New River to Seven Springs in just a couple minutes, I believe. So we hit. Yeah, I would go full in with any of these guys. Because now everybody was really cool. Nobody was overconfident. They knew everything. Easy bunch of guys. Just kind of bad though. Yeah, like roller coaster music. Whee! And the full-size Chevy he had a drive back. He was from Casa Grande. So, you know, wish him the best of luck with his repairs on that. That's the one thing that I want to get. It's the front-facing camera for my truck. It's coming up over things you can't see. I could have done the same thing he did. Easy. Yeah. The run I did with the Flying High, there was a couple spots where I wished I would have it. I was like, ooh yeah, let's try this. Oop, truck said nope. Put the locker on. No problem. After that. This portion, I know I ran at my Suzuki way back, probably 98, 97. We left at 10, and I think I got through the Seven Springs area about 5:30. This is where our final resting place was with everybody, and some of us packed up and decided to head out. And at this point I'm like, okay, well here's some of this photos that I took while he was driving. That's the one thing about being in the back. You don't get to. You can only take photos of everybody as they're leaving. Again, it was great. Great time. Would go with any of these guys in the future. And girls. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully you see you next time on the channel.